Well, I see a leader. That's you. Let's recap the 1 Good Minute assignment. Based on results, only one out of the entire class is on the board. On the board means they were able to speak for a full 60 seconds without so, like, or a long pause, and they were able to engage the audience. Only one. What happened? Now, I asked you, I said, make sure you listen to your video before you sent it to me. Many of you started with, I would like to. That took you right out of the picture. 2 seconds. 2 seconds, you already said, I would like. Many of you said, I feel like. Every time I say, I feel like, usually is the next word. Some of you tried to change it to, I feel that. But a lot of I feel like usually happens. This tells me you did not even listen to your own video. I wonder what the conversation was there. Now, the video was supposed to be, boom, I'm at the minute mark right now. The video was supposed to be 1 minute. And many of you stopped it. Some of you stopped at 57 seconds. One of you stopped at 46 seconds. Some of you gave me 6 minutes and 45 seconds, all over the place. I could be enrolled into 1 minute and maybe 10 or 15 or 20 seconds, something to that effect. But 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 6 minutes, 30 seconds, that's not the game that we're playing. Then many of you did not engage the audience or use some sort of visual. Okay, now remember, we already talked about this for the group brands, that if you have me do something, if you say stop the video, or if you said, hey, I want you to get your keys out. Okay, keys represent access. Whatever you have, I shouldn't just listen to the video, but what am I actively digesting? What am I consuming in this video? When you use the visual, it's a prop to convey the meaning. For example, I did a speech at Harman Kardon before, and the speaker sounds really cool, but if it's not plugged in, it has no power. If it doesn't have the right connection, it has no power. It's built for power, it's built to be powerful, but without connection, it has no power. Now I'm going to connect it to people in the job industry or students. Students that don't have the right connections when they graduate, they may feel powerless. Even though by design that it's impressive, it has the capacity, but without the right connection. Okay, that's one. I can do it this way. I'm doing this in real time for you guys. Okay, some people say if the cup is half empty or half full. You've heard that before. But what I wanted to go with it was, we're talking about boundaries. I'm gonna do it this way. There's a little opening. You see that? A little opening. This one thing is a boundary that prevents water from coming out. This one little thing. The boundary is not bad. The boundary is not bad. It's structure to create safety. The same thing happens in relationships. Boundaries are not bad. When someone crosses a boundary, there can be a level of rejection. The rejection is actually protection. You have crossed a boundary. Boundary is good because it keeps things safe, it keeps things intact. The same thing can happen with emotional boundaries, relational boundaries. Now I could do it differently with this way. Let me do it this way. When I pour whatever it is into this cup, water, juice, apple juice, grape juice, whatever, strawberry lemonade, the only way to access what's in it is if it's open. If it's open. I would also say this about relationships. At some point, I've got to be open. If I use my boundary as a wall and I'm closed off and nothing new can happen, imagine I try to pour water into this. It's going to go everywhere and it's going to create a mess. Because if I'm the cup, I've got to be open to receive. I got to be open to give back and to pour out. Boundaries play a role, but if I'm totally closed off, I prevent anything from new happening. Okay, does this make sense? Now, last thing, coming up on 5 minutes here. You get to speak about you. Some of y'all are talking about divorce, ain't been in no relationship. Some of y'all are talking about bad student and you've never been a bad student. How can you talk about things you have no connection to? Talk about yourself. How did the divorce impact you? How did the relationship impact you? How did someone impact you by crossing your boundaries? How did you cross someone else's boundaries? How were you? How did you feel as a bad student, or someone labeled you as a bad student? Talk about you. All the refusal to talk about you is a mask. Take the mask down, be vulnerable, open up, and you talk about you. Because you are your own ethos. You are your greatest subject matter expert. For you to talk about you. When you talk about them and you try to give me advice, or you try to talk about them and tell them what to do, who is they? I feel like most people, baby girl, you ain't left San Antonio. You don't know most people. I'm saying that with a lot of love. You talk about you. What did you experience? How did it break you? How did it shape you? How did it mold you? How did you overcome? What did you experience? How did it spark something in you? It's about you, not them.